Okay, we're not gonna spend a whole lot of time doing the intro. Hi, howdy. This is howdy, y'all. This is another Guerilla stream. I don't know. I couldn't sleep. I was gonna sit and maybe watch some more shows or do something else, but yeah, I just kind of felt like getting in here, opening up some packs, and just kind of hanging out a little bit more. I felt like the FF14 stream was a lot of fun. It's nice to get back into it, but I felt like we ended it a little early. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do tonight. It's gonna be a chill stream. We're not gonna do anything like super wild or fancy. It's just gonna be opening packs for most of the night. Maybe try and make sure that we've got our inventory and our stock up and running. I would like to eventually get to a few more things unlocked. It's just it's just a matter of getting licenses and that kind of thing. But yeah, aside from that, it's just kind of one of those nights, I guess, weekend night. I'm not expecting a ton of viewers to hop in or anything like that. So, if you come in, it's hi, welcome. If not, if you're watching this on the VOD, it'll be a very chill stream compared to normal. But while we're hanging out, if anyone here is coming over from Blue Sky or just new to the channel or anything like that, like, people are always free to turn up my heat a bit. Yeah, you're free to turn up my heat. No, this is you're free to come in, ask some questions, and just generally just kind of chill. I'm always happy to try and answer any VTuber related things, especially lately. It's been something that I've been seeing quite a bit. It's wonderful having a ton of people coming over from Blue Sky and from various other places, and enjoying the channel, having a good time. No, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and get another warehouse shelf. Might as well. Sure, why not? But it also means that with a bunch of new people coming in, there's also a lot more questions. I see a lot of questions about certain things with VTubing and how do you do and so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm always happy to answer whatever questions I am able, to the best of my ability. As with any advice, a lot of it is really, it's going to be different for everybody. There's no one right or wrong way to do a lot of this stuff. I've said it a billion times before, but there's so much content out there that no matter what you're doing, there's probably an audience for it. Right? So everything just kind of from my perspective. But if I feel like I can answer some things, that makes me happy. I'm glad people find some use for my late night ramblings here, as it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning, depending on where you're at, right? Okay, I don't think we're gonna get lucky enough to get 2 ghost cards in the same hand like we did yet on our last stream. So we'll just have to kind of vibe with it for a little bit. I was watching Miko last night, and her and Fubuki were trying to see who could get the highest value card. Neither of them ended up getting the big $2 million yen card. For the US market, I think it's like $14,000 to $15,000 is about what it amounts to, and depending on what that market looks like that day. But yeah, we got the 2 ghost cards in a single hand last time. I don't think we're going to get quite that lucky this time around, but you don't know if you don't open the packs, right? So we're just going to kind of do our thing, expand the shop as we can. And fun. But yeah, you know, it's always a lot of fun to see an influx of people to Blue Sky, and it seems like VTubers were really kind of the big exodus this time around. And yeah, it really does kind of feel like old school social media, just people posting art, posting, you know, chain tags and quizzes and that kind of thing. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. No ads, toxicity's down because of the nuclear block. It feels really, really good. But with that, you know, I also see a lot of questions, you know, how do you do certain things? Or, you know, one of the ones I saw yesterday was, you know, how in the world are people able to, you know, just get in and ramble for so long? You know, we're not a big channel here, and that's fine. You know, we'll grow as we grow and do our thing, right? But, you know, how do you ramble when you don't have like a chat being super active or anything like that? And, you know, and from my experience, you know, I was a tour guide, so it's very easy for me to ramble. I'm used to trying to explain very complex and esoteric things to a bunch of people that don't speak a lick of English. Like, how do you explain how the movie industry works to people that really have no clue what you're saying, right? When you can do that, it's really not hard to ramble for a few hours about video games that you actually like on stream for a little bit. But obviously that's very very specific to my experience. I can't imagine a whole lot of my viewers have been tour guides for a movie studio before, so you know, your results may vary. But yeah, you know, it's something that takes practice. Even now, you know, I think probably the greatest skill that I had learned over all of my jobs wasn't necessarily how to talk and how to ramble, like that confidence thing. You know, that's something you just got to get in and do. And I don't know if that's something that can really, there's really an easy way to do it. You know, it's just you're gonna have to get in and try it. But one thing that I think learning how to ramble and learning how to talk without a script of some kind has really helped me with is learning how to make my own script. Learning how to explain things in an easier method than, oh, my hand is full already. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Just be like that. Learning how to explain things in a way that's easy to understand. You know, I say it a lot on my streams, but I think there's always an easier way to explain things, which is one of the reasons, like, I joke about the spreadsheets nerd quite a bit, but I genuinely take like issue with a lot of the way the internet tries to explain things nowadays, right? Everyone's everyone's trying to be like a Wikipedia page and be the smartest person in the room. But they don't really have like the knowledge of how to simplify those statements to a public audience. And I think that's something that's a skill that I've learned that I think you can learn, right? You can always talk in an easier, more informal way without having to get too much into the weeds on certain things and and that kind of stuff. You know, if you were a copywriter or a technical writer, that's essentially your job, right? You know, take a lot of these really complex things and learn how to explain it otherwise. I think that's a skill that I think has been very, very helpful, that I think can be taught. It's something you just kind of have to figure out for yourself. You know, it's really easy when you've got an audience in front of you. A little bit harder when you're talking to the internet, and sometimes chat is active, sometimes it's not. You can't see, you know, the expressions on their faces, that kind of thing. In person, it's really easy. I mean, you can tell when you're losing someone, right? You know, working at the studio, and you'd have all of this really technical information, and you just kind of explain based on where you are in the tour at any given time. So we didn't have a script or anything like that. It'd be like, you know, you go to this area because it's open today, and you explain a bunch of things that you learned about this area or how it's relevant to the tour, right? And yeah, there's no script. So, you know, if you're trying to explain this technical stuff and you can kind of see you're losing people, you make adjustments, right? You revise your personal script into something that, what is going on here? There, you know better than that, kid. Youths. Okay, there we go. Am I getting low on one of these? Is that's what's up? I don't know. Maybe as the shop grows, maybe they get stinkier. Maybe that's just how it works. I don't know. But yeah, you know, you kind of learn how to make adjustments and make things more relatable to the audience. You kind of figure out over the course of several tours and several audiences what works and what doesn't work when you're talking about certain things or how to explain things, right? And you know, it's a learning process. It's always constant. There's never an end to it because there's always going to be new things to talk about. But outside of that, you know, if you're having trouble just talking, just, you know, talk about what you're doing in game. Talk about your thought process. Talk about, you know, why you're making certain decisions with the game versus, you know, other things, and what you enjoy about the game, what you hope to get out of it. All of those little things, you know. Talk about what you know. Talk about what you see. It doesn't have to be super complicated. Not every stream has to be some weird, you know, it doesn't have to be some deep, insightful glance at your personal life and stories and that kind of thing. But yeah, you know, if you're having trouble, just talk about your feelings. And the thing is, like, I think when it comes to the VTuber sphere in particular, there's a lot of advice that goes around that I don't necessarily think is, I wouldn't say correct, but I don't think it applies as universally as a lot of people think it does. Because a lot of the advice that I see feels like things that came out of the fans rather than anything the VTubers were doing, right? Like things like, oh, you have to have a schedule, or like you have to constantly be talking. Like you can't have any downtime, right? Things like that. And, you know, I see things like that. And then, you know, I look at the big VTubers and they don't really follow any of that advice. I mean, that's kind of why they're big, I guess, is like they're the trendsetters. They do what they want to do, and they entertain as much as they can. And yeah, you know, a lot of the VTuber culture, I feel like, is very much fan created ideas, right? Rather than anything VTubers themselves are doing. Let's see. We need some more spray. A lot more spray. Let's go ahead and fill up another round of Destiny packs there. There we go. No, that's a big chunk of change. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We've done well today. Ooh, did I sell like the big money ones? I think I did. Nice. I can see things like schedule. Like, you guys know me, you know, if you don't know me, hi, welcome. I don't do a schedule, right? And like, if you say that to other VTubers, that's like verboten. That's like a huge sin, right? But you know who else doesn't do schedules? Polka. Polka doesn't do schedules. She doesn't do schedules. She doesn't do super chat readings. Like she never has. Like she did briefly after her debut, and then really hasn't done it since then. You gotta do what works for you. If your content is good, people will find you. Yeah, that's ultimately what it comes down to, and you won't really know that unless you just do content, right? You gotta make content to see what's working and what's not, and you know, kind of go from there. I'll put another one. Man, I got a lot of seedants out today, huh? But yeah, there's no one size fits all approach, I don't think, to really anything that we're doing. We're all just kind of making things up as we go. But yeah, you know, I think a lot of advice, you know, it's coming from within the fandom more than it is from what the big names are doing. You know, whenever I try figuring out what I'm doing for my stream, you know, I'll be honest, I don't really listen to a lot of fans or other VTubers. Like, I genuinely don't. What I'm looking at is what is Hololive doing? What are the big, you know, what's VSpo doing? What's V4 Mirai doing? You know, what are the big names doing? Like, what are they doing for their content? Because they figured it out, right? If you're going to take advice from someone, you gotta kind of think about who that advice is coming from. So yeah, you know, I'm going to be looking at the big VTubers and trying to see what's working for them, what's not. You know, a lot of that, some of that is out of my hands. You know, a HoloLive, their biggest strength, they've got a great casting team. They have a fantastic casting team, and I say that as someone that's done casting and that kind of thing before, right? Just absolutely excellent at finding talent. And yeah, you know, one of the things that I think they're good at spotting is finding talents that are good at knowing what to pick up and what not to pick up, the fan base, right? And you see some memes go around every now and then, like you've got Mume and the towel thing, right? And so on and so forth. But, you know, talents don't want to pick up everything that the fan base latches onto. They're very good at knowing what's going to work and what's not going to work. So, you know, I look at things like that. More than I look at, you know, VTuber guides and, you know, some random YouTube video and like, this is what you need to do to become a VTuber. You know, I'm very big about making sure that if you're looking at advice, that you're looking at who it's coming from, right? But again, like, it's going to be different for everybody. Like, I'm not a LewDtuber, so if that is something you are interested in doing, you know, that's a whole realm that I know nothing about, right? So you'd want to look at, you know, Melody and Shy Lily and some of them that, you know, are a little bit more risque on stream. You know, I think in terms of that kind of thing, I think there's, you know, bad rap with VTubers, like, oh, you have to be risque to make it. I don't think that's true at all, because I mean, most of the biggest names really aren't. Marine maybe, and half of her appeal is that, you know, she's very bad at it, right? But yeah, you know, you see a lot that are trying to do it, and it's not really going well because they don't know how to do it. They're just doing it because they think that's what they have to do. And you know, you gotta do what works for you. You know, if it's something you're interested in doing, if that's part of your personality, you know, you'll look for, you know, see what other LewTubers are doing, see what the popular ones are doing. But, you know, don't force yourself to do it because that's what everyone says you have to do, right? There's, like I said, there's a ton of content out there. As long as you're doing your thing, someone is probably going to like it. You got to do what you're comfortable with. It doesn't mean don't ever step outside your comfort zone. Like, I would, you know, it's Halloween, we might do a horror game or two coming up here pretty soon, even though that's not something I'd normally play. I'm very easily scared, right? But yeah, that's very different from like trying to base yourself around a personality that you don't that you're not super comfortable with, right? It's kind of the same way when I see so much about like, oh, VTubers have to do a voice, or they have to do certain types of have a certain type of personality. They have to play a character. You know, some of them do that, but I think it's far less than you think. Now, I've ranted about the whole voice thing before, right? Like, most VTubers are not doing voices. Like, you're not gonna have a voice if you're doing things that you're not comfortable with doing. But even beyond that, I mean, look at how often a new VTuber will debut, and they're immediately found out like what their past life was because of their voice, or they graduate and move on to doing more independent stuff, and they have the same voice, right? Like, it's not as much of a thing as you think it is. Like, I think a lot of VTubers are really just kind of like that. Most of us are just streamers. It gives us an opportunity to kind of do things that we don't get a chance to do otherwise, right? That we couldn't do as face cam streamers or whatever. It doesn't mean that, like, it doesn't mean that there's not some aspect of the personality that's a little more highlighted, right? Like, I'm a lot more outgoing on stream here than I am in real life. I'm pretty quiet in real life. I'm a bit of a homebody, right? And, you know, obviously there's things like micro-awareness. You know, I'm not going to be talking at the same volume or at the same intonation here as I do in real life, because again, there's a microphone and this is running through like in addition to my audio box, I've got, you know, a bunch of filters on this thing, noise gates, compression. I mean, there's a bunch of things that go into it. So, you know, there is going to be a little bit of a difference. I don't want you guys to think that like, yeah, this is 100% how things are IRL, right? You know, like, no, it's always going to be a little bit different, just by virtue of the technology that we're sitting in front of at any given time. But yeah, you know, I think you know, the whole doing a voice thing or like putting on a character thing is way exaggerated. I think again, that's another thing that's kind of more an expectation that comes from the community than anything that the VTubers themselves are doing. Because yeah, you know, I'm a you know, RIP semi-graduated. If you know anything about Ame, either PL or what she's doing now, like, no, that's just Ame. Like, really no character involved in it. That's just how she is. So yeah, you know, circling back around, the whole point is, you know, just kind of do your own thing. Things like talking to the public and getting comfortable with that, you know, it's something that's just gonna take a little bit of time. It's something you just gotta kind of get in there and do. But in terms of finding your own rhythm and that kind of thing, you know, that's something I think everyone has in them naturally. You know, you've all got your own personalities. You're all individual people, right? And I think that you all have something to give to the community. It's just, you know, finding what that niche is, right? And you've got to find your niche. You've got to find what your strengths are, and you know, what are some things that you can maybe improve on, but is reasonable, right? Like I said, you know, it's important to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, but what can you reasonably do, right? Like we saw that this past week, right? It's unarchived now, but yeah, I did a karaoke stream. My own personal hell. We did it, but it didn't go that well. I'm not a singer, right? I know my strengths and weaknesses. I did it because, you know, it's the VTuber thing to do, but I thought I would give it a shot and see how it went. So I can say that I tried it, and I can definitely say it is not one of my strengths, right? But now I know. I wouldn't have known if I didn't do it, right? But obviously I'm not going to turn around and be like, yes, now I'm a Utaite singer, right? I'm now a V singer because I've done it once. Like that's just, even if that's the big thing in the VTuber community, like it's not one of my strengths. But sitting here talking about esoteric shit for, you know, a few hours at a time, or just rambling on about video games, like that's very good. And I guess, I don't know, I guess I have a good ASMR voice. I've heard that a couple of times. So, you know, I guess there's that too. Maybe some of y'all are just listening in because I'm relaxing because I'm nice and chill, right? All right, where are we at? I guess I can go ahead and buy the license for the legendary packs. No, like the boxes, not the Destiny. I don't think I can get those yet. Oh yeah, I was also gonna buy some of those comics. Now that we have comics available, right? But I feel like we're doing okay. I feel like we're doing all right. I do have a couple of extra shelves here that I can maybe put some of those comics on. Where were they? Yeah, see, we've got a bunch of play mats that we can unlock. Yeah, the comics seem like the more interesting one. Yeah, let's do one of each. Here we go. Yeah, we can get more playmats as we get more shelves. I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit before we try getting out here and like expanding the shop a second time. Just think it would be too much. Here we go. Nice. And where are we putting you? And I can box up the rest. Yeah, we'll put those in the back. Have them ready for reshelving when it's time. What prices are we thinking here? Stock order, figurine, piglins. We needed some yellow and orange Boxes. Okay. Yellow and red. There we go. That was just about it. I think we're still doing okay on most everything else. Tabletop stuff. I guess we can get some more sleeves. Might not be a bad idea. What are we looking at here? So far I'm up to 371. Okay. Yeah, let's get some more of these red sleeves. There we go. I think that'll be fine. All right, prices. What are we thinking? Good price. Yeah. We can do 14 even. Do 1150. Oh, that's not 1100. There we go. There we go. I think that'll do it. I think that'll be the trick. How we doing? Deodorant. Good. All right. So I think we're fine. All right, good job, Mark. do your thing. All right. Back to it. Let's hope for the best. Like I said, I'm not expecting much. I don't think we're gonna end up getting another ghost this time. We'll stream for like an hour and a half. Like I said, it's just kind of a weird night. I don't know. You know, this past week, now that I've actually had the ability to stream significantly more than I have been, it feels really good. I like doing this. My voice is holding up okay, thankfully. That's really the hardest part. You want to learn how to talk for a few hours at a time. Like that's the other thing is you gotta kind of work yourself up to it. Because yeah, those first couple days, your voice is gonna be feeling some stuff. It can get real rough real quick. Especially when you already work a retail job and you're just saying the same thing every day to every customer, hundreds of customers a day. You're the only one at the cash wrap, right, Kevin? You know what I'm talking about over there. I see you. You've got a line. But yeah, it's just been nice, and yeah, I would say, you know, I've never really been super involved in the VTuber community, right? Like I don't have a Discord or anything. Like, that's another thing. Like everyone says you gotta have. Like I'm sorry, I do not have the time or the patience to try moderating a Discord on top of everything else that's going on with the stream. You know, if someone else wants to make one, that's perfectly fine. You have my blessing. It is not something that I personally can really do at the moment. But yeah, you know, it's been nice interacting with a lot of other VTubers and stuff on Blue Sky and kind of getting to know a few names, trying to keep an eye out for streams and that kind of stuff. You know, I will say it is a little trickier. I'm not the best at actually getting in here and giving people the views that they deserve, because so many people are streaming on Twitch. And I'm pretty much strictly a YouTube person. The only time I am ever on Twitch is if there's like drops that I want. That's literally it. I'm never over there. But you know, just being able to chat and say hi and kind of get to know what's going on has been really nice. I might be annoying a few of the people that followed me for various other things over the course of our time together. But overall, it's been a really good experience, and yeah, it's been inspiring, right? It's been inspiring me to make sure that we're getting in here, we're streaming some good games, having a good time, having some fun. And also, you know, thanks a ton for everyone over the past couple of weeks. Since we have been streaming quite a bit, we are inching closer to that 1,500. So, you know, thank you very much. If you've been heeding the call and helping me get to that goal. You know, that was the year-end goal. I think it is within sight. I think it's in striking distance. So, you know, if you haven't subbed yet, you know, I always appreciate the likes and the subscribes and all of that. But yeah, you know, mostly I just want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed and has been following along with our weird little channel while I ramble a bit in my dulcet tones, my Ozarkian accent that I'm unleashing upon everybody, right? And so we're getting some good cards, you know, not a ton of like the big $1,000 cards or anything like that, but we're, you know, we're staying afloat, doing all right. When do I get the boxes unlocked, I wonder? To be honest, I don't even know if boxes are really all that important of a thing at this point. I haven't really seen a ton of people actually using boxes. Like, I guess it's just easier just to do the individual packs. Mark, why are you getting in my way? Why are you doing this to me, man? No better than that. So yeah, you know, I'm kind of thinking now, in terms of keeping the shop running, I think the boxes might be kind of important. Because that's the thing, you know, we've been focusing so hard on getting these high dollar cards, which obviously is going to help the shop, but they're pretty rare. You know, I might get a $1,000 card once every three or four shop days, right? So, you know, it's not enough to really keep everything running. So yeah, we should probably look to get some of this other stuff unlocked sooner rather than later. Come on, there we go. Through 4 more. Oh wow. Okay, so we're doing all right in the individual card realm. We'll take it. 20%. There we go. All right. What about you guys? Okay. Now we're getting to the scraps. Now we're getting to the little guys. Buy another couple of things of these. And pay our bills, so I don't forget. Booster boxes. We need one of those. Was it the green? Yeah, it was the green. Man, the greens have been really popular. Maybe I should raise the prices a little bit on them. Like, they've been doing pretty well. Doing okay on sleeves. Yeah, looks like it. I think we'll be all right. All right, Mark, do your thing. Here we go. And we're still over almost close to 2K. So yeah, the shop is pretty much running on its own at this point. I still don't know if I have quite enough to hire like another person. I think we'd be cutting it a little close every day with how much I'm opening some of these. But we're doing all right for where we're at. It might be worth it. Have another shelver. There we go. These are on, right? Yeah. I had that problem a couple times. I forgot to turn them on at the start of the stream. That's kind of important, I think. All right, anything good? Anything at all? Nothing. Oh, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not expecting much. This was literally like an I can't sleep stream. Hey, there we go. There's something. So yeah, you know, if we do get something big, if I do finally get a foil ghost, you know, congratulations to like the 2 of you that'll be watching at this time of night. But mostly I just want to get in here and ramble for the old VODs, right? Is there anything in here? One pygmy. There we go. Any other boxes? Mark, what have you been doing? Doing over here with these? Any other space? There we go. Get this thing up. How did he get past me? This thing should be a fort by now. There we go. All right, back to it. No, it's been a while since we've had just like a nice chill overnight stream. You know, that was the other thing I did. Now we're going back to the whole how do you talk. That's another thing that I think a lot of streamers really kind of harp on that isn't necessarily true, which is the whole you have to keep talking like every second that you're on stream, or you will suffer and you will die. I think it is important to stay engaged, but being engaged and constantly vamping are two very different things. You know, if you've ever watched, you know, Bibu or Botan or really any of the other big streamers, you know, they all go into focus modes. Same thing when Polka, you know, plays this sometimes. Like sometimes she just kind of stares as she opens the packs. And that's fine too. Like your voice needs a little bit of a break every now and then. You know, it does help if you have a very active chat that you can kind of bounce off of, right? Gives you a little bit more to talk about. But yeah, if you need to just kind of veg for a second, like that's fine. Give yourself a few seconds every now and then, just kind of look at what's happening on stream, process it a little bit, and that kind of thing. Now, if you're like not talking for long periods of time, you know, several minutes at a time, that's a bit of an issue. That might be a problem for your streams, right? There we go. Like you've got to stay engaged, but you know, it's okay to go a little quiet every now and then. Yeah, it's very different. Like I said, I have seen some streamers that like they're barely talking most of the time. Not really doing commentary at all. And if you're a no commentary stream, like that's fine. That's kind of the whole point. But if you're going to be a VTuber, yeah, I mean you do have to stay engaged. And you have to be able to talk about things. But you don't have to be doing it every second over the course of an 8-hour stream, right? There's not too many vocal cords that can handle doing that. If you gotta take a second, drink some water, just kind of reset, that's fine. But you know, just make sure you're not doing it too long, right? But yeah, you know, I was just thinking about that the other day when I was watching some of Botan's streams, you know, watching her Street Fighter practice and some of her COD stuff, right? Like we all watched Hollow GTA, so like when she was going down into the tunnels, like she was quiet, man. Like she was stalking her prey, right? Like, not really engaging with chat or anything like that. She was doing her thing. And just really only coming on to give updates to the rest of the rest of the Azora police, right? You gotta, like I said, you gotta fit what works for you, and make sure that you're also taking care of yourself. I think that's something that people talk about a lot, but are very bad about following. But yeah, you have to take care of yourself. If your voice can't handle a stream that day, don't stream. That's just going to make it worse over the course of you know, a long period of time. How many big name VTubers have we seen go down because they ended up getting notes or something on their vocal cords? You gotta make sure you're taking care of yourself, drinking your water. Speaking of, I should probably do that. That's also kind of why I like these chill streams. I mean, you can probably tell a little bit of a difference. Maybe not a ton. Like I said, I'm not really putting on a voice or anything during my streams, but I tend to be a little bit louder and more engaged, you know, during those daytime streams. You know, streams like this is just kind of a chance to just kind of veg out, and more importantly, it gives me a chance to kind of relax the voice a little bit while still having fun playing some games. Barely even put that thing out and it's already gone. Yeah, streams like this can be important too. Like it's okay to just kind of have a nice relaxing stream. And I think there's a lot of streamers, big name streamers, that do that sometimes too. Like there's times when you're on and there's times where you want to hang out and you just kind of chat a little bit. right? For the big name VTubers, you know, that's what a Zatsudan stream is, right? Like that's their chance to just kind of not have to worry about yelling and screaming into the mic or anything like that, which, you know, to be fair, I don't like that kind of thing anyways. Like that's another one of those expectations that male streamers, male VTubers have to be like really loud and obnoxious. That is not me. That is, I don't watch those streamers. I don't really care for that kind of content. Yeah, you know, but I do think that even if you're not yelling into the mic, you do tend to be a little bit louder and a little bit more reactive just by virtue of playing a game, right? So yeah, these just chatting streams, like it's a way to just kind of hang out and, you know, hang out with chat. Now, answer those questions, talk about current events, but it's also a really, really important way to kind of rest your vocal cords, right? You want to stream, but you can't be going 100% all the time. You're gonna fade yourself out doing that. So yeah, that's what tonight is for us. It's our chance to kind of hang out, talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, answer questions. Which, you know, again, if you have questions about VTubers, like, feel free to ask it. I think I've got open chat on right now. I don't know. All right, nothing really big today. That's fine. That's okay. How we doing on everything? It seems to me like we're doing all right. Need to get some more packs in. I didn't realize we were so low on some of these other packs. So, you know, we want to make sure that we're keeping our other stuff stocked up. Go, and then a bunch more packs of the normals. You can use another box. Probably 2 boxes, actually. Go ahead and pay the bills. And let Mark do his thing. Yeah, it feels like we've been selling a lot more of like the pre-made decks than we have the booster packs, right? We're doing on the Starmies. They're doing all right. Can use some more deodorant and blue boxes. Got it. After I open these packs, of course, because that's what we want. Obviously, it's the late night lo-fi Weston will disappear pretty quickly if we end up getting our ghost foil, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. I'm not expecting much. It's also another reason I kind of like doing the guitar streams every now and then, because, I mean, I talk a little bit during them. But yeah, you know, especially the late night ones where we get kind of new age with it. Yeah, just kind of a chance to just kind of vibe in our own way. And a blue deck. There we go. All right, let's go ahead, open up the store. I think it'll be fine. How we doing? Deodorant wise, everything's good. Nice. Ooh. Good start. It is interesting, I think, how, like, I don't know. Just late night has a different vibe across many fields, not just as a VTuber, but just like in general in life than daytime. And that's not to say it's the same for everybody, because God knows I've got some neighbors that really love their Southern rock at 3 o'clock in the morning on the weekends, right? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like for me, late night has always been kind of the more, I don't know, I would say introspective. It's the time to kind of like think about things and reflect, which is, funnily enough, like this is the time that I'm usually the most awake anyways. So I tend to like doing the overnight streams quite a bit, just because it's my normal hours. Maybe not the past week. The past week I've been a good boy. Past week I've actually had a somewhat regular schedule. That is going to go out the window this week, because today was a sleepy day. Today was one of those days where I woke up and my brother was yelling again or something. I don't know. Something woke me up. It was way earlier than I wanted, so I was like up for 3 hours. I'm like, you know what? That's enough. That's enough of that. I'm going back to bed. And yeah, so I ended up waking up again at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the evening. And that's been one of those days, right? Like, it's very hard for me if I don't get like the proper sleep. I think, you know, we all kind of joke about it, but for me, it like really is like a problem. Like a straight up, I cannot focus on anything. I got, you know, there's no way that I'm going to be able to go to work, let alone get into a car and drive there, right? Like, it's very, very hard to focus. And, you know, the past couple weeks at work, just in general, I've already had a bit of a brain fog. Just because I've been having so much fun doing this and other things, that's kind of been where most of my attention is. And then, like, the actual work stuff is just kind of like entering a fugue state. just vibing for a little bit, right? Okay. We need some big money cards. Yeah, this weekend was very interesting. And the weird thing is, like, when I get into one of those states where where like everything is just kind of fuzzy. I don't know why, but I get chattier. But I don't ever really have much focus on what I'm talking about, right? So I end up just like saying a bunch of weird shit, or like talking about stuff no one is really like listening to. I don't know. Like, they say if you've been up long enough, it has the same effects as like like a certain percentage of drinking, right? Like a certain percentage of like BAC or whatever. And I can totally believe it. Because, like, yeah, when I'm really tired, it's just like I have much less of a filter on what I start talking about, and not necessarily like suddenly being lewd or like rude to other people and like swearing at work or anything. Not that, but I do start getting a lot chattier, like a lot more open to discussing things, and yeah. That's not always the best thing at work, because, like, at work, like, I like having kind of friendly vibes with all of my coworkers and stuff, but at the same time, like, I'm pretty big about work. Like, when I'm at a job, like, I want to make sure that I'm we're just gonna go ahead and open these. Why not? I don't know, it was just how I was raised. Work is work. And you're there to do a job, and you want to do it, you know, to the best of your ability, right? He's out of the way. Evan, what are you doing? Actually, like, how much is, like, a new register? 1,500? That's really not as much as I expected, to be honest. I thought it was going to be, like, another 3,000 or something. Yeah, another, I almost feel like unlocking that might not be a bad idea. So, yeah, I feel like getting another register might be a good idea, but at the same time, like, we're kind of running out of space, so kind of just want to maybe ride it a little bit more and keep expanding, you know? We're just trying to do the mental math of how many packs we've opened versus where we left off on the last stream, and to just see how that goes. I am glad that we did finally get one of the black backing ghosts, and Jack turn no less. I feel like it's very appropriate. I'm kind of, you know, I'm a little sad that I haven't really done a whole lot for Halloween the past couple years. Just, you know, it's my favorite holiday, but I haven't been able to afford to, like, really go out with a costume. we don't really have anyone that can do like a house party. I don't want to go to like one of the big bars around here. They usually have a cover charge. It's crowded. It's just a lot of college students. Like I'm way past that. Like I don't have the energy for going that hard anymore. I'm very much a like go to a house party of people that you know kind of Halloween person. That's what I really like doing in LA. But yeah, we just not really a whole lot to do around here. Buddy and I we don't know enough people, I guess. We don't really get any trick-or-treaters here. Where I'm at, just because again, you guys hear the trucks going by. I live on a highway. So yeah, no one's bringing their kids down the street here. We still get candy and stuff just in case, but yeah, it's pretty rare that we get anyone. And yeah, it's disappointing because, you know, I liked living in a neighborhood at a time when we'd actually get some trick-or-treaters, or like go into my friend's house who was in a really good subdivision for it and helping him hand out candy to the kids. And yeah, and then eating some of the leftover candy at the end of the day. It just felt more festive than it does these days. So those of you that have the ability to go out and enjoy it, please enjoy it for me. Go extra. Go extra so I can live vicariously through you. But I am going to try doing a little bit of Halloween stuff. I do have Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. The first one. Actually on Steam. So I need to install that and then find the mod that actually makes it playable. So we might do that. And then yeah, I think I think next week is Ghibli Fest. So yeah, I think I might actually just go to the movies by myself and watch Kiki's Delivery Service, because I've never seen it on the big screen. And I think that would be kind of fun. And I like watching older movies on the big screen. I know some, like my parents, maybe it's just because, you know, we never really had a lot of money for that kind of thing. Like they're very much of the mindset of like, why would you pay for a movie that you've seen before? But for me, it's all about, you know, the theater experience and seeing it on the big screen, seeing it in high def. I like that kind of thing, right? I like the communal experience of it. So yeah, you know, I think going to see Kiki's on the big screen is going to be in the cards for next week. And I don't know if it's like nationwide. It's a Fathom Events thing, so I assume it is. Yeah, if you are interested, you know, take a look at your local theater and see if it's playing there too. Because it probably is. If it is Fathom Events, I imagine, you know, with it being Kiki's Delivery Service, that makes sense for Halloween, right? So I would have to assume it's a national thing. Now, it might be different dates and times, but yeah, I think that'll be fun. Yeah, I've got a big print of Kiki. Obviously, you can't see it right now, but it's on the wall behind me. It's one of Art Germ's prints. I bought it at Comic-Con one year, and just a beautiful piece of Kiki and Gigi flying through the sky, and by far my favorite Ghibli movie. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm a bit sad that I didn't find out that they were doing it again this year until like June. So I ended up missing like Howl's Moving Castle, which is you know, another really good one. Yeah, you know, I've only seen a couple of, like, really behind. It is this one, right? No, it's actually the first one. Okay. For these, go. There we go. But yeah, you know, I haven't seen a ton of Ghibli movies on the big screen, but I do remember like seeing Ponyo for the first time. I saw that opening weekend when it first came out, and yeah, it really is something to behold. It's very nice being able to see like some very impressive hand-drawn animation on the big screen where it should be, right? You just don't see it enough these days. So yeah, I highly recommend going and giving it a look. If you've never seen a Ghibli movie on the big screen, it's not just watching a Ghibli movie. I mean, it genuinely is just kind of beautiful to see. For me, what did it was Ponyo running on the fish. I just remember seeing that, and my jaw was literally dropping in the theater. It was almost cartoonish, the expression that I was making when that scene came around the first time that I saw it. I'm a little sad that I didn't get a chance to see Boy in the Heron. It's not my favorite Ghibli movie, but you know, even watching it on my computer, it was very impressive. I can't imagine how much better that would have been on the big screen. Guys, did I get one sneaking in here? I get a stinky customer. Where did he go? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, no, before he gets in. Ha, there we go. There we go, gotcha. Thought you could get past me. Very nice. There we go. I mean, to be completely fair, I am probably that stinky customer right now. I don't know. I feel kind of gross. That's the other thing is like being a night owl. Like I really want to like take a shower and something to wake up the whole house. I just kind of feel. I feel so. Bleh. I'm very sensitive about my hair. So like, if my hair's feeling kind of ranky, right? Like I can definitely tell. And yeah, so I gotta find ways to amuse myself until I can hop into the shower. I guess that's what this is the Weston that you get tonight. You get the Lord of the Bogs tonight. Let's get these guys out of here. Really nothing. You know, the XP keeps coming along, so that's all that really matters, I guess. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Work. Well, you know, I don't blame him. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Let's go ahead and get set up for the next day already. Go ahead and put some of these out. We don't have a ton. Might need to start looking at some of the older cards. We got a $20 card or something like that. No. Yeah. It's something. Yeah, so far this stream has been we've been having a time of it, haven't we? We've been having some issues. All right, so we are going to go ahead and buy the license for it and get a pack in here. What else do we need? I think I've been doing pretty good about making sure everything else has been stocked up throughout the day. So yeah, we can go ahead, move those, go ahead and get those in for tomorrow. Running really low. We're feeling it. But that's fine. We'll be okay. Pay our bills. What do we got? Oof. Oof, the rent is 400, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit on that. Yeah, let's get a big boy in here. Yeah, that's more than I thought. I guess the rent does expand with each of the shop expansions as well, so you know that checks out, I guess. Okay. Yeah, once Mark gets in here and starts getting some of these shelves out, we'll go ahead and open earlier than normal. I'm not gonna sit there worrying about opening packs when I got some bills to pay. Go ahead and get these boxes out too. Some new product. Nice. Got another one. Where are you? There we go. Right off the bat. Hey, look at that. Okay, what are we thinking? Percent? Yeah, we'll do 97.50 on those. And open up. There we go. Yes, please come in. Spend. I need your approval, everybody. And I might have to do some stocking on my own. I might actually have to play the game a little bit. I did look to see what other mods they had for the game. It was kind of what I expected. They got, you know, some traditional Digimon and Pokemon mods. They got a Hololive mod that I was kind of interested in looking at. I doubt I'll end up doing those on stream, just for my own, among other mods that I will leave to your interpretation. Okay, yeah, let's help Mark out a little bit, because he's leaving inventory on the table here. We gotta make some money. Go. There. Even if it's just enough to keep us running. As long as I've got at least a little bit of everything, we'll be okay. How we doing on the booster boxes? Doing okay. Yeah. Need some more Mafia. Maybe some more sleeves. Go. Here we go. That should be enough to keep us running for a little bit. Oh, but yeah, this is definitely more expensive than I thought it was getting. So yeah, not a bad idea to go ahead and let it ride a little bit before I hire another employee. I really wanted to get another one in here, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do it yet. And so focused on getting up to the Destiny packs that I think that might not have been the best of ideas. Oh. What other sleeves did we have here? No. Here we go. He gets taken care of there. Yes. All right, now we should be up and running. Evan will get through the line as he gets through it. How we doing? 4.56. Yeah, we're still doing okay. All right, back to it. I think we'll be able to coast for a little while. Now we focus. Now we focus on the old the ghost hunt, right? October's been good to us so far. Let's see if we can improve it even more. Like I said, I'm not thinking we will on this stream. Just we got so lucky last stream. I can't imagine that we're going to end up getting lucky again. Definitely not in that way. Definitely not 2 in a row like that. But yeah, if we can get another like couple $100. Another couple $100 card in here, I think we'll be doing fine. Oh. And just something to help me keep the lights on. Like that's the other thing is, you know, I feel like we've been doing a lot of ghost hunting and we've gotten some good cards, but you know, nothing I can really put out on its own to sell. I mean, I could sell the ghost cards, but I'd much rather keep those, right? Like, we need something to really give the shop that boost, right? Get us really to that next level. Another Mumrog would be good. I mean, XP-wise, we're doing really good. You know, we're almost to level 28. That'll unlock some new stuff. There we go. Yeah, look at it. Like, we're not going to be able to survive on like a little the $13 cards, right? 3 more. And we're gonna put them out because I need to. But we need something better than this. Go. We have any over here? No, not really. And yeah, that could be another situation where it's just a matter of, you know, moving up to the next round of packs. I don't know. Get some fresh cards in here. You know, I think we will probably keep maybe one side of this bay as just the base Destiny packs. Then we'll make the other side the next rank up, the rare packs, right? That might be the way to do it. Still nothing. Still nothing really good. Yeah, good price. That's right, buddy. Buy those packs. You buy a whole handful if you want. Like $8 a piece for me. A lot of profit. Nothing. Yeah. Speaking of fugue states, this is kind of where I'm getting. This is what I'm feeling now. All of these packs are just becoming a blur. Okay. I was really impressed with how well Miko's store is being run. She's up to like 20 million yen. She like doesn't even have to think about it at this point. She's just going with it, right? Yeah, I think the biggest card we've had today was like, what, 150? I can't remember if we had a $200 card or not. I don't think we have. Not this stream. Not lugging out. Not feeling it. Timbro is asleep over there in his cage. He can't give me his energy. He's out of energy. Oh, hey, whoa. There we go. That's what we needed. Good old Sunfloor, old reliable, coming back through yet again. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. That's, you know, need more faith. I need to have more faith in the cards. That's on me. You believe in the cards, they will believe in you. Yeah, that'll keep the lights on for sure. Speaking of, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. It'll take him a little bit of time to sell, but that's okay. So, yeah, I mean, we'll already be. Wow, Kevin is really having a go of it, huh? He's struggling. Sorry. Excuse me. Sir. What are we thinking? Like 30% I feel like has not been working. So let's do... Yeah, let's do 2350. I think that's like nice middle of the road. Should be decent. Probably open up another hand before I got to turn on the lights. There we go. Okay. It is nice to see that I'm still getting a few new cards in here. I've not completely cleared this set yet. No ghosts today. Yeah. I think it's gonna be one of those streams. Okay, there we go. Well, at least we're getting a few things here and there. Just little sparks of hope wherever they can be found. Probably go ahead and make some more boxes. Not a bad idea. Bundle cards, there we go. Nice. Guess I can go ahead and start making some Destiny boxes too. Maybe not too many, but yeah, a couple. Couple here and there might be nice. Those are just going to be like the base cards. Nice. All right, and then Destiny. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make a couple. See how this goes. Album and bundle them into a bulk card box. Excellent. Next time I've got an empty shipping box, we'll come back here and put them out. I don't need them necessarily right now, but soon. Soon. Oh wow, I really went after that shelf. How we doing here? Okay, good. Yeah. All right. Let's put them out. Let's see where they're at. Nice. And 2 more of the golden. So I guess this means like I no longer have any of like the decent high dollar cards now. There we go. I've cleared my binder. What are we thinking for the Destiny box? Yeah, it's like 2150. I think that'll be fine. All right, I'll worry about restocking everything at the end of the night. We still got an hour and a half. I want to see what we can do with the time we have left. I don't think Sunflork is flying off the shelf anytime soon, but there's always a chance. And more packs for me. The hunt for the ghost never ends. It will always be here. Like, it feels bad, like, trying to compete with the hollows that have been playing this, like, really hardcore for, like, 5 hours at a time. And some of them still don't have a $2 million card. Not all of us could be Kayla, unfortunately. It'd be nice. Oh. Ooh, did someone pick up Sunflork? I think maybe they did. I think maybe someone did. I don't see him out here. Oh no, there he is. Wait, it was like 2,000, right? Yeah. Yeah. Like that's definitely, I think, the highest dollar card that I've seen come through here so far. Yeah, so I think Sunflork, man. Maybe I should put some Sunflorks in the next glass case that I buy. Maybe he's the lucky charm this whole time. I just can't. I can't give up on Timbro. He's been good to me so far. Been doing some good work. Anything, nothing. Well, that's fine. Right. When it does this, there we go. Gotta, like, get right up in their faces. Only we're this easy in real life. Yes, look at Sunflork. Pick him up, please. Please. You know you want him. No, nothing. Alright, well, you know, tomorrow's another day. Nice. Nice, another day down. I think we did pretty good considering how much we were treading water there at the beginning. Yeah, if we can sell that Sunflork, I think we'll be set up rather nicely. All right, what are we looking at? I mean, I can always use more. I can always use more Destiny packs. Like that's not going anywhere. Some more blue deck. Go. Oh, we're actually out of red dye. That's kind of a surprise. And the base playmat, too. Okay. Everything else. I mean, I guess we could use more sleeves. Wait, did I just buy some more of those? No more space. Right. Well, I haven't actually bought them yet. Not actually purchased them yet, so that gives me a chance. It gives me a moment. Need green sleeves. Okay. Green sleeves and red sleeves. Actually, kind of need a little bit of all of them, huh? Go. All right. Anything else? How's our comics been doing? Not great. All right. Well, we can go ahead and buy those. Okay. Buy a couple more rounds of these. All right. And I think that'll be okay. I think we'll be off to a good start tomorrow. How much was it for like the licenses of all of the other stuff? Where am I looking at? It's like 4,000 for the box license. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'll have to sell quite a bit. Oh yeah, how are we looking on these other boxes here? Seems like they're doing okay. Do we need any more actual packs? Oh, okay. So we're doing okay. Yeah, we got some blue decks on the way. Do I have any more space back here, or has Mark gotten to them all? Got a little more space. We'll get these boxes out of the way. There we go. How much is the next expansion? 1900. Yeah, that's a bit too rich for my blood. We're almost there. Another day or so, and I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and open up. How we doing? Deodorant. Got it. Cool. We're almost out of plushies too. Not quite enough for me to stock up on yet, but almost there. Okay, give me some, or at least sell the Sunflork. That would be a big help. Be the biggest help so far. Oh, no ghostos, no ghostos. That's. Sorry, I'm adjusting some stuff. There we go. At some point, I need to go through my old free music library, YouTube music beta, and see if we can't find something a little bit different for our background music. This one might be slowly making me drive insane. I wish I had a theme song, because I really like the Muzak version of Hologram Circus that Polka's been using. Really good. I can whip something up on guitar. You know, I did a little bit of that tonight. Just a little maintenance, cleaning them up, and just making sure they're taken care of. A little too early for me to do another a guitar stream. My fingers are still kind of peeling from the last one, but you know, another day or two, and we might throw that into another late night stream. It'll probably be another chill one like this. It's been a while since we've done like the new age jazz stuff, I guess. I don't really know what else to even call it. You know, it's like the Devin Townsend atmospheric era, right? Kind of where it goes to. Speaking of, he's got a new album coming out interesting because it's an album he wrote in 2 weeks. Yeah, and if you know anything about Devin Townsend, he's like really, really a perfectionist. Yeah, even he was talking about how kind of wild it was that that he went through the experiment of trying to finish an entire album in 2 weeks. But I'm very excited about it. Power Nerd, you know, the first few singles off of it have been really good. It's pretty much more Devin, which I'm never going to complain about. Good old Heavy Debbie. But then yeah, he's got like a really big like symphonic metal project that's coming up. It's gonna be a live thing called The Moth. It's a shame that, you know, I'd really like to do. I really wish that I lived in London sometimes. I feel like I'm more British than I am American in terms of personality and style. I don't know what that says about me, but you know, leave that to your interpretation. But yeah, I wish that I was over there so I could actually go see some stuff at like the usually they're done at the Royal Albert Hall, where he does his like big event stuff. I've heard it's a very, very cool venue. He's done some things there in the past that have been pretty impressive. Yeah, I'll be first in line to listen to it when it drops on the 25th. So yeah, maybe that'll inspire me to come up with some more stuff for you guys next time we do a guitar stream. All right, there we go. There we go. There's something. Not nothing. Ooh, okay, okay. And at this point, we really will be rank 30 before we actually get another ghost. It's kind of feeling like it. I mean, I'm not opposed to putting Kevin on, you know, some kind of the stocking duty, and maybe hiring someone else to try and take care of the register. Because yeah, I imagine the slower register also keeps new people from coming in, and that's probably a pretty big part of it, right? All right. Yeah, let's, well, first of all, pay the bills. Let's take a look. How much is it for the next hire? 2,000 and 300 a day, but he's got a fast restock speed. Okay. Oof, that's a tough decision. Or do I want to save up another day and hire Clark here? A tough one. That's a tough decision. Yeah, I'm not opposed to getting rid of Kevin. He's been a good guy, but you know, he's kind of, you know, he's one of those gamers, right? He's one of those guys. Maybe he's spending too much time talking to the customers. Thinks the store is the same as his basement. Might be an issue. Preferably, I'd get another cash register and find a spot for it, but yeah, I think between being out of space and just generally not having the money, it might be a little tricky. Like, I'm not opposed to getting rid of one of these play tables and putting in another cash register. It might not be a bad idea. The cash reps are so important. Oh, we're getting a few like medium cards in here. Oh, all right, and then we're back down to the teens. So you know, it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. I don't really deal with like redoing everything every day. You know what? We haven't opened a base pack in a while. Why not? We got time. I got nothing going on. 4 o'clock in the morning. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, ghosts can come from anywhere. Leave no stone unturned. See, look at that. Look at that. That didn't take long at all. Not a ghost, but, you know, $70 card. I'll take it. Cool. Here we go. So it ended up being worth it. Shame that I can't like put more of these in. I wish I could refill it before it's actually empty. That'd be really nice. Oh, we can get the bigger ones here pretty soon, but that's okay. I don't really think... Probably not a whole lot else that I need. Get another card table and a trash bin for here in the corner, but I'm not really doing anything with the boxes at this point. Yeah, another checkout counter seems to be the way to go. I think that's kind of where we're at right now. Did pay the bills today, right? Yeah. Oh, did we sell? No, we didn't. We're just doing that good, I guess. Come on, there we go. I need another one. I've actually got 3 slots, okay. Anything else? Anything else? No? Okay. Just about getting dark. Let's go ahead and get this in before... Wild. There we go. Let's in the morning hours strong. So let's enter this evening. Ready to go, right? Give me something. Anything, really. Please. I'm begging you. I mean, that Sunfloor can sell. I mean, we'll be set. We won't have to worry about hiring someone else. There we go. There we go. Yeah, if we can get a faster checkout, that'll make things so much easier. Oh, there it is. There it is. 6,300. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So tomorrow, I'm sorry, Kevin. Been a faithful employee, but we need to move on. I wonder if I can rehire them in the future, though. That I don't know. That I'm kind of scared about. I would assume you can. You know, it'd be kind of weird if you couldn't. Maybe he just gets so mad at us. Took away his dream of working in a card shop for 13 hours a day for less than minimum wage. It's all he wanted in life, and we took it from him. Maybe he will choose not to return. I didn't see on the roadmap. I need to look at the main menu again and see if maybe that is something they're planning on adding, is like, can the employees level up? Because you would assume they would get better at their job the longer that they're here, right? That's generally how things work. I mean, believe me, I firmly believe in putting in the lowest possible effort you can for a retail job. But you still are going to pick up a few things here and there, right? There we go. All right, yeah, so we're at the point where most everything is a repeat, which is good. I mean, I can also keep him and move him over to restocking. I mean, that's perfectly fine. He'll be okay with that. He's slower than Mark, I guess. That's better than nothing. As long as we got someone fast checking out, like, the inventory's going to take care of itself. We'll wait and see. We'll have to take a look and see what the end of the day looks like. Right. Does it like for the pay bills salary? Okay, yeah. So like that's got its own category. So that's part of my daily bills. Right now I'm at like 620-ish. But anything else, anything at all, be okay. Gotta believe. Like I feel like we're getting about to the point where it's about time for another ghost. I feel like we've opened plenty of packs in this hour and a half, even considering our luck last time. I'm feeling like we're getting to be about there, right? Wow, look at these guys coming in 10 minutes before close. The worst, the absolute worst. Don't be that guy. We do get a sense of satisfaction in our cafe when people come in like 10 minutes before close and we tell them that the cappuccinos are done. They're out. Like, sorry. You don't get the cool drinks. You wanted that, you gotta have better time management. Your schedule is not my problem. Time to go. Oh, and they just sat down. Oh, how pitiful. Sorry, guys. Not really, but you know. All right, what are we looking at here? So we need some yellow and green. Or I buy a bunch of these. Okay. Green. Yellow. Dye, we're getting down there. Hey, we're finally out of yellow packs, so buy some more of those. Nice. How are the board games? Okay. Starries. This star min stars. There we go. Okay. Nice, nice. I can make a, well, I probably can't because I'm like out of the yellow set of cards. Yeah, but I can bundle a few of these in. Go, just a couple. But keep it running. Nice, nice. Yeah, they really like the Destiny boxes. We'll go ahead and put those out then. Wow, look at this mess. Look at this mess. Come on. Mark. Mark. Yeah, that's a day. That's a good day. All right, so we're gonna let Kevin make his way over here. How much? How much? 400 a day. Wow, that's a lot. Higher. There we go. Fine. That's okay. Correct. You are doing restocking now. Wait, restock shelf with no label. No. Do not restock shelves with no label. Where's our new guys? Where's he coming? Where's he coming from? Yeah, this should make things go a lot smoother. Having a fast checkout, get people in and out. I think that's going to make a pretty big difference in the long run. Where's he at? Strolling on over. Come on. You shake your head. I'll open when I open. You guys know how to use Google? There he is. All right. Checkout speed very fast. Man counter. There we go. Yeah, with two restocking, I think that's going to make a big difference. There we go. Yeah, get them in and out as fast as we can. And then this leaves me some time to open these. All right, Nocti, I see you. Will we get anything today? Might be the last day that we do here on the stream, but we'll just kind of play by ear. I'm just vibing. Either this or watch some more episodes around my half, which, you know, I'm having a good time with it, but I don't know, we got a long week. Got a lot of time. That's like 7 seasons. And I gotta finish wherever they leave off in the anime. I gotta finish the manga. I'll probably end up reading that. There we go. I did try to find some copies so we can stock it in our store. I don't know if we'll be able to get them in or not. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if there's like a new translation out or something. I'm really surprised that they haven't pushed a little bit more. I don't know, maybe it just wasn't as big as I thought it was here in the States, right? I mean, there's a lot of like boobs. A lot of boobs and a lot of feet. So I kind of understand why. But you know, we just got done restocking everything with the Naoko Takeuchi collection of Sailor Moon, because they just got a reprint of it. I'm kind of surprised that with Ranma Half getting a revival that it hasn't had like a new run. I guess they're still maybe owned by Viz. I'm not entirely sure who's doing the translations now. But yeah, it would be nice to get some into the store. I'd probably buy it. You get a box set or something. But I do like my Sailor Moon collection. They are coming out with a box if you wanted to just buy the entirety of Sailor Moon in a really cool collector's box. That'll be coming out like, I think like middle of next summer or something like that. All of the retranslated editions are out now. So you can go ahead and read it if you want. You just want to like get all of it at once. Box seems like it'll be a pretty good option. It's kind of interesting being a manga buyer, because I've never really bought manga before, and Sailor Moon was kind of what did it. So now I've got a couple series that I'm doing. We definitely sell a lot of it for being in the middle of nowhere. Very rural county. Like yeah, like we go through a fair amount of manga. It's probably one of our biggest areas. Kind of nice being able to like talk about it with people and see what's out there. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I've got that. I'm reading My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. Another one. I don't know. I like the romance stuff. I'm not a big, There we go. I don't know. I'm not huge on like the action manga. Sometimes it's still a little hard for me to parse like art-wise sometimes. But yeah, sometimes I think with manga in general, just because of when I'm usually reading it, I kind of like things that are just kind of like very relaxing, a slice of life kind of thing. Like I like Kaguya-sama was really good. Love is War, right? Like that kind of thing. Like I like the school romance and comedic, you know, romantic comedy kind of stuff. Living vicariously through other characters for a love that I will never have in real life. It's fine. I know where I stand. That's what the books are for. We're doing good today. Like at this point, I might even be able to buy the license for that for those boxes. That'd be kind of nice. Very nice. I need to pay more attention to like how they actually have their setups in some of the other streams that I've been watching, because it seems like they kind of phase out the old packs, just put in a bunch of the new stuff. Like they only put in like the highest rank of packs that they have, and they don't even really put anything out from the older older sets. Which is just kind of wild to me. I feel like maybe being chained to retail in real life is maybe making it a little bit harder in this game than I think it should be. You gotta figure out how to game the system, right? There we go. Like, ultimately, it is a video game with its own programming and like little quirks. I don't know, man. Like I want people to have options. I want my customers to be happy. Customer service in me is not going anywhere. Man, look at this. I've got 3 employees plus myself, technically, if I really needed to, for this tiny store. It's a little store that's maybe like 4,000 square feet, if that, tops. Like, man, what's that like in real life? Like, our store on the weekends, we'll have 4 people covering 45,000 square feet. Like, it's really bad. It's real bad. If only it were that easy to get this much coverage in real life. Look at how much they're getting done. Oh, we really need plushies, huh? Really want them. I know we didn't go through all those Starmies. I'm sorry, Min Stars. I'll be calling them that the entire time. Accessories. What is it, the blue? Yeah, it's the blue dye. You know what? We'll just go ahead and buy the rest of the dye too, because they're gonna need stocked up soon. How we doing on the deodorant? Good. All right. Okay. Any space? Any space? Okay. Go ahead and pay my bills. There we go. Go ahead and buy another rack. Get some of this out of the way. That way I can keep some extra inventory as needed. Go. Come on. Yep, there we go. See, what else am I going to be putting out? He's out. Right, do we have any extra boxes of cards? Because that would be really nice. That's so expensive, really? Really? I'm gonna have to go through here every day. They don't want to. Please don't make me. Okay. You know what? They'll buy it. Where else did they have to go? Slaves to the gacha. Consume. This is what fandoms do to you. You're not gonna betray your fandom, are you? That's right. Make Tetramon your personality. Spend. Buy. Collect. Well, really nothing. Still no ghost for today. We're doing our best. We're trying. Can't say I haven't put in the work. I've even put in other work. Actually done parts of my job today. Look at me being a responsible owner. That's right. I put in the work too. I spend my 5 minutes making fries at the vat. That makes me valid, right? I'm just like one of them. Man of the people. Alright, alright. Well, you know, we're getting enough. We're getting enough to keep going. Is this an empty box? Oh. Not an empty box. Yeah, you can kind of already tell how much of a difference he's having there. That's making a pretty significant change. Right, and we got, yeah, plenty of space for these. Oh man, did we have white dice this entire time and they just weren't putting them out? Do they not restock from the warehouse? I thought they did. I would have assumed they did. I'll restock. I'll rearrange the warehouse at some point. Try and try and keep all the plushies together, all of the like accessories and stuff together. Yeah, even with the new employees, like we're still making bank. We're still making money. No ghosts. No ghosts yet. Oh, okay. All right, Wormghoul. Not have been the card I expected to be worth that much, but that's okay. Man, how many packs am I gonna have to open to finally get a foil ghost? Yeah, we've got a few ghosts, but no foil ones yet. No real big money cards. Oh, all right. Keep us going for the next couple days. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see about expanding. Might do a couple blocks at once because it's really kind of awkward having that one little corner. It's just kind of there. I mean, I guess I can put another shelf in or something. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. They really ran through the individual packs, huh? And that's fine. I don't mind. To figure out. And one more. Wow, I had two of them. Okay. The others, no. What are we thinking here? Like 750-ish? I think 750 will be fine. Yeah. I pay the bills for today? Yeah. All right. Well, that was a nice little mini run. I'll take a $600 card. It's just, man, still no Gus. Man, Sunfloor coming in hot. He's been the one today. He's been feeling it. Nice. 9 o'clock. Time to kick these guys out. All right, guys. Get. Like sweeping a raccoon with a broom. Get on out of here. Come on. In a second to finish up their shopping. Oh man, did our new guy leave already? I guess he has no loyalty until he's been here a couple of days, huh? Right, well, give me a second. I didn't realize he left already. Be right with you. Sorry, guys. Kind of stuck right now. I'm kind of going through it. There we go. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, all right. All right, thank you. Come again. One, perfect. Take it easy, man. Have a good night. What are we looking at? Thank you. All right, not a bad way to end the day. 17. Whoa. Go. Nice. Sorry about that. Where were we looking at? Wow, he really did bounce. I don't know what the deal is, because like Kevin stayed a little while. Kevin and Mark were they knew what they were doing. They would hang out, have a good time, share some laughs. All right, you're going on the plushie shelf. We have any more? We don't have any more collector binders back here, so I got to keep those up and ready. Comic books. Okay. What else are we looking at? So we are out of and we are out of some more blue boxes. There we go. Sleeves are looking good. The games are okay. All right. That'll be a problem for a future me. We're gonna open up a few more before starting the next day. And I really want a ghost. Really want a foil ghost, but everyone wants a foil ghost. That's why they're so expensive. Nothing. Nothing at all. Save me. Save me, Sunflork. Probably stand to put another couple of out. We sold a few of those at the very end there. Yeah. Oh. And yeah, we'll get old Sunflork. What else did we have? Okay, so we needed some more of those boxes too. Alright, and then do I want to go ahead and buy the license for the Tetramon deck? Boosters? Man, they're just so expensive. Look at that, 4,000. Yeah, I think we would have to wait another day. Like I can't do that because then I won't even be able to pay my employees for the next day. I want to be that guy. I don't want to be that small business owner. Hey, an experience. Something more than like $5. So then nothing. Feeling it. I'm feeling it. It's they're all blurring together. See nothing but cards as I close my eyes. All right, we thinking one more hand. We thinking one more. I think that'll be fine. That'll be enough. Anything, please, game, please. It's been good to me so far. I have to keep believing. I have to keep believing the train will keep rolling. Or not. Yeah, that's fine too. It's okay. I mean, we'd need to be doing some pretty long streams to be getting one ghost every stream. To be fair, we do run a little bit shorter in general than a lot of the other streams. This is fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But I feel like we make up for it in vibes. I feel like we make up for it in our time together. And the fact that I am basically just opening packs at this point. I feel like we got there a little bit earlier than some of the other streamers I've watched. You know, we're getting ahead of the curve. And still not shop level 30. And I think shop level 30 is what we need for the rare Destiny packs, right? Yeah. 4,500. That's so much money. Granted, my shop is probably quite a bit smaller than some of theirs as well. So, you know, they might be getting a little bit more income too, just from having more stuff on the shelf. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm kind of thinking maybe I should tell them to just kind of stock empty shelves, just so we get product out there might not be the worst of ideas. You know, at this point, my desire for cleanliness is not, and organization is not necessarily as like important as making money. So I can open more carts and get better carts and sell more things, right? Yes, I know I said like one hand like 5 minutes ago. It's don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't think too hard. Too early for that. Start thinking hard now. It's going to be a really long day for you. Just sit back and relax. Enjoy the calming flip sound effect as I read through each of these packs. Okay, there's something, I guess. All right, La Pup. There we go. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's take a look at this side. I guess I don't have to go to my opening pack corner every time now. See, look at that. Another $100 card. It was worth staying open late. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Holy shit. Let's go. Oh, it's happened. Our first foil. Our first foil ghost. King Star. King Star, you're a bro. King Star, I love you. I love you so much. Oh, 10,000. Oh my god, that is top shelf. Top shelf. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 2 streams in a row where I stayed up late. And it paid off. And it paid off, friends. Oh. Finally, I too can sleep. Finally. Look at that. Look at us. Look at us staying up late together. This is what happens at 4 o'clock in the morning here on these streams. Why not? When you stay awake all night and work those real VTuber hours, anything can happen. Anything can happen, friends. You just gotta believe. You gotta believe in yourself. Open up one more celebratory hand just because. Just because. Get a nice head start on the next stream. Because I think at this point, this is kind of our default Zatsu stream at this point. Even more than FF14. Oh, man. Oh, wow. What a way to end the night. There we go. I'm just reflecting. I'm reflecting on our win. Right, let's take that out. No, there we go. No. Go. No, Jack turn. No. All right, Tim, bro, you've been good. You've been good to us. I gotta admit it. You've been really good. Petramon, Ghost. Look at that. Look at that. Look at us. I doubted Timbro yet again. Doubted him yet again, and coming through like a boss, as always. Here's for that. Where's another case? There we go. Snap, dang it. There we go. And how many do I would 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. We have Destiny Timbros yet? We have any? Don't know. I don't think we do. I think he's a rare card. I don't think we have any Timbros yet. We just have the little sedents, right? Soon though. Soon. What a good way to end the night. I'm really happy about all that. I'm really happy we got our first ghost foil. Genuinely so. There we go. Hey, where's he hiding? We gotta have more than just him right now. Surely. 4. Have any more? Do we have any more? Timbro, come to me. Come to me, brother. We need you. We need your energy. Really? Somewhere. Hey, there we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we have it, friends. There we have it. So I'm going to rearrange them a little bit. Come on. There we go. Do the ghosts left to right. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Thank you, King Star. Thank you, King Star. I needed this to end the night. I needed you, buddy. You came through. Came through in the 9th inning. Clutch. Bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. You were the hero. You were the hero of the day. That being said, I should probably go before we open up more and I end up waking up like the whole house. That was probably loud enough. But thanks a ton, everybody. You know, 2-stream day, not bad. Thanks for vibing with me and keeping me company as we wiled away the late night hours. But yeah, we'll be back throughout the rest of the week and doing some more stuff. So yeah, like, subscribe, help me get to that 1500, and yeah, keep an eye out. We'll see what happens later on today. Take care. Bye bye.